never going to the Hilbert Hotel again. Guidebook says it's a beautiful place. It's got infinite rooms, just the type of place I like. It's got baths. Everything's perfect, mathematically themed. Great. You look in it and picture it exactly as it looks. But I'm here to tell you, it's not true. So I get to the parking lot. Look at the sign. It says, no vacancies. No vacancies. This is going to be fantastic. That's what I thought. So I go into the lobby, and it's huge. Enormous. I've never seen such a big lobby. The reception area has infinite receptionists, which is great. Because, of course, there's a line that's infinitely long. Darn tourist traps. I'm waiting in line for half an hour at least. And I realize this could go on all night. This could go on all week. I don't know how long this could go on. And I say, this is not reasonable. I've got to start calling hotels. So I call the nearby hotels. Every single one of them filled to the brim. I'm calling out so far, I end up calling all the way to Albuquerque. And I don't even remember why I'm calling by that point. I don't even know if I'm reaching a hotel or somebody who's doing a truck store. So I managed to hang up on that person and find out, wow, I'm at the front of the line. Now, this would seem to be a good thing, but I should have realized something was going wonky when the person, the receptionist, he tells me that he'll push over everybody so that I can have an extra room. He gives me a key to room number 1 and a beeper. Special key, he says. Special beeper, he says. He says the key will key into every door that I have to use. And the beeper will tell me when I have to move so that other people can come in. Sounds okay. I go to my room. By the time I get there, my beeper's already gone off a few times. I'm in room 31. So luckily, it's right across the hall from my room. So I go in, I start getting dressed in my jammies, when all of a sudden from the other room I hear somebody's voice. It's a girl. So I quickly put on my pants, and I am almost totally embarrassed because she also has her little daughter with her. Mortifying. Well, by the time the yelling stops, I have what seems to be an infinitely long line waiting to get into my room. So, there's only one thing left to do. I open the window and I jump out. Hilbert Hotel, the only thing good about it is I got to skip the tab. If you're in for just the comedy, skip this part. So, the Hilbert Hotel is not my idea. It was created by the mathematician David Hilbert in the 1920s. His idea is we can explore the infinity. And once you have the number infinity, then with regard to a concept of, such as a hotel, you can always push somebody to the next room. So you have the person in room 1, go to room 2. And so you can fit somebody in, and the room 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And since it's infinity, you don't have a problem with the rooms. You can even put infinite people in. All you have to do is double. So 1 becomes 2. So room 1 goes to room 2, goes to room 4, goes to room 6, etc. And since infinity never ends, you can do that up until infinity. So you can fit infinite people in. Part of the paradox, or the feeling of paradox, is feeling, hey, great, I can always get another room. And that feeling of, hey, great, I can always get another room seems kind of crazy. But I think that to some extent it's less crazy when you think of all the infinites. I mean, you've got infinite rooms, but you also have to have infinite people coming into the hotel, and you have to have infinite room switches. And so when you think of how to get to an infinite, you also have to have an infinite people in the reception area, because if you have one person and you add another person, that's 3. Even if you add 1 million people to 1 million people, that's only 2 million. You haven't gotten anywhere close to infinite. So you'd have to just keep on having people. And so the only way to actually get to the end of infinity is to have infinite people coming into the hotel all the time. And then that causes all sorts of problems, I would assume, because if you have one person have something go wrong, like he becomes exhausted from switching rooms, and he can't switch his room, so it would cause a traffic jam. And you end up having infinite traffic jams, because there will always be a person having a problem on the way up. But on the way out, there's only a finite people going out. So it's kind of like a reverse Hotel California, where you can always leave, but you can never stay.